Hey, welcome Gold Fever Adventures, everybody. Sure glad you guys tuned in. I'm out here in good old sunny Arizona and wondering what I was going to do today. I thought I'd test out a new piece of equipment today. Sure want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures, supporting the channel. All my subscribers, thank you very much. Patreons, thank you very much. And got to give a special shout out to Herb Cato, the newest Patreon member. Sure appreciate you supporting the channel too. But anyways, you guys, that's what I was going to do today. I got me some dirt. I want to process it through this new piece of equipment and, you know, get some gold. But why don't you guys leave me a comment? What you like to see more of? Metal detecting, dry washing, how to find gold, how-to videos, whatever you guys would like to see. Leave me a comment. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you guys want to do. Sure appreciate it. But hey, thanks for coming along and, well, let's go do something. Yeah. Oh, it's looking nice and pretty, huh? It's all set up, ready to go. I picked this up at the last gold show that they had out here, and I haven't ran it yet, and I want to test it, but I got to tell you something first. You see, I'm old school. I believe in this miner's moss. That's kind of what I was raised on, and I'm a firm believer in that that this stuff really works. You've got to put a, you know, like a thin rib matting behind it, but I'm old school, miner's moss. Always have been, probably always will be. However, now there are several different types of mats out on the market today. All types of rubber mats, different types, manufacturers. I'm sure they all work. Some might just work better than others. But anyway, so I picked up this piece of equipment, and it does not have miner's moss in it. No miner's moss. Plastic, just got these dropped riffles in them. They swear by it. So what I'm going to do is test this today to see if this will capture gold without any miner's moss. Now really what I could do is right up here in the front, put in a little square of miner's moss right there. I could cheat and do that. That'd be pretty cool, huh? Like that right there, that would be slick. You know, I may end up doing that, cutting this up right here, just putting this miner's moss right there. That would be pretty good. Actually, that might work just fine. Anyway, no, I won't use that today. So here's the deal. Last time I was out, did some dry washing. Those that saw the video, I did the Thompson testing of the old Thompson dry washing I had out there. But all of my tailings I brought back. These are all my tailings from the dry washer. So we know dry washers lose gold. It's not the most efficient way to try to get some gold. So I'm going to rerun my tailings through this machine, and we'll see if this will capture any gold that my dry washer lost. And then maybe I'll pan out some of the buckets from the tailings of this to see if there's any gold that this thing lost in there. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to test out this new machine. I think they call this a Geo Sluice, I think is what it is. Now, one thing I can tell about it, it will be so easy to clean up. That is probably one of the nice features behind this here. So we'll see if this will capture gold. We'll see. I love the pretty colors, pretty blue color. Yeah, I really like this here. That's what caught my eye, the pretty blue. It does have a 1/2 inch classifier up on top. But that's probably 1/2 inch there anyway, so that'll be pretty good. I gotta run this through here. So let me fire up this battery. There it runs. I've got the bucket to empty once that gets full. You can see the level. You want this coming off the even right here. So this side's a little low, so I've got to pick that side up a little bit or lower this side a little bit. All right, see that's coming off there evenly now. What's kind of cool is how this here is sprayed out here. It just kind of swirls there and it swirls the material. So throwing that in there, that's kind of a, I don't know if that was by design or not, but that's kind of slick right there. Okay, just start running with some material. Just like that. Yeah, so I got larger rocks. I'll have to scrape them off there. We'll just let that process. See how that works. Hopefully any gold will be right there in the front, but when we stop and clean this up, we'll be able to tell that. So I'll run this for a moment and we'll see what it looks like. You know, years ago, I had a buddy that used to swear by his La Trappes. Like that's what it was called, La Trappe. It was a sluice box that he used to use all the time, and he swore by that thing. This is the same company that does the La Trappes too. I just noticed that on there. You know, you can kind of see it almost just chews up that material. It goes through that fairly quickly. Well, that's all the material. Now I think I'll just let it clean itself out there for a second. And that's one bucket I ran. I think I'll do a cleanup now. Put your hand right here. You can feel if any gravels are still coming off. If no more gravels are coming off, then you know it pretty well has cleaned itself out. And it's pretty clean, so stop this. All right, I did make one mistake I'm gonna have to tell you about. When you're out in the desert and you get all this stuff, see this muck, these weeds and debris, that gets sucked into your pump. And then you gotta clean your pump out. So I should put a screen or something on there. But what happens eventually, it restricts your water flow. So it slows down the water, and that's where I made my mistake at. This comes off fairly easy there. I stopped the battery, or unplugged the battery, cleaned out my pump, and then I started it back up again. The force of that water, of course, will push a lot of stuff out. So I should have, once I stopped the battery, I probably should have cleaned this up. Stopped and cleaned this up. I should have stopped and cleaned this up rather than put a force of water back down there. But let me go pan this out. Clean up is a breeze. This here just pulls right on out. I like that. Clean this thing up, you just splash water up on it. It's all cleaned. Easy cleanup. And now, is there any gold in there? So there's not a lot of material. Hope I didn't blow it all out. Hope I didn't blow it all out. Pan this real quickly and see what's in there. Let's see. Okay, that's probably enough. Let's take a peeky in the sun. There's a lead shot in there. Oh, look at that. There's a piece of gold in there. Lead shots, though. There's the gold. Look at that. Look at the fine gold in there, too. fine, wow, some fine gold in there. So that's what the dry washer lost. You know, now that's not bad gold, but that's what the dry washer lost. That's why dry washers ain't the most efficient way. But I would say that's probably, oh, I'm gonna say at least maybe 30% from what I got when I ran that dry washer from what I lost. So I probably lost 30% of it at least. So that's not bad. And I don't know if I blew any out, but at least I got that bucket I can rerun again. I got another bucket to run though. I think I'll do that at another time. I can put this back together, just like that. And then this top piece just comes and sits right there on top. Just like that, and ready to go. And this needs to be emptied out. I should go pan the top piece of this out, just for curiosity. Okay, there's a whole pan full of the tailings in that bucket. I'm gonna pan this real quickly and see if there's anything in here. Not worried about losing anything because it was just checking my tailings here. Okay, let me get in the sun here. And no gold in there. That's a good thing. No gold in there, so that is a good thing. Well, I guess it works, huh? But I'm still old school, you know, so I think this miner's moss, a piece of that would be awesome up in there. Just for safety purposes. Just for safety purposes. I'd feel better. I would feel better. You know, these drop riffles, they, I guess they do work, huh? So I won't put the miner's moss in. But I think if I was out in the desert running this for a long piece of time, just for security, peace of mind, I think I'd probably put that miner's moss up in here. But these riffles, they're pretty good riffles. So I guess it does work. All the different mats. Should ask what your favorite mat is. What's your favorite piece of prospecting equipment to run? You know, that's the little recirculator. Now, we are here in Arizona, so the cleanups are something that we don't have the water out here. So we have to use dry washers, or we use these little recirculators, you know, bring dirt back from the desert and just run through the recirculator. We could haul water out to the desert, but that's a lot of water to haul out there. So it's easier just to deal with it in your own little place, you know, your own little house or whatever, where you got some water to clean up and stuff like that. Well, that was the Geo Sluice, so it worked. I knew it would work anyways, you know, but like I said, I was old school, so I just have to convince myself, but it does work. Anyways, hey, thanks for coming along, sharing on these adventures. Please like, share, subscribe, and all of that. Thank you again to all my subscribers, all the new subscribers. We'll have to do a giveaway here real soon to my subscribers. But thank you guys for coming along, sharing on these adventures. So you guys all be safe out there. It's a rough world. So until our paths cross again, take care, everybody, and we'll see y'all later.